Hello everybody, Galarian Sangvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In this episode, we are finally going to go somewhere much colder. It's about time we head off to the final DLC, the Crown Tundra. In order to go there, we must come here to Wedgeworth Station and talk to this dude to go to the Crown Tundra for the first time. And here we are, the Crown Tundra. This must be your first visit to the Crown Tundra, am I right? I'm researching Pokemon biology around here. A number of ancient and rare Pokemon have been spotted in the Crown Tundra, you see. If I update your Pokedex for you, will you help me research what species appear here? The Crown Tundra Pokedex has been added to our Pokedex. Do your best to complete your new Crown Tundra Pokedex. So let's look around. It's been a while since I've come back home, but it seems like a lot's changed. It's a lot colder than I remember, and there are so many rockish Pokemon wandering around. Of course, here's the shop, so let's go outside. Come on, Dad! Lay off and quit following me already! I'm not going on a that's not what she said. I'm going on a Dynamax adventure in the Max Lair. I don't need you bearing down on my neck. Or breathing down my neck, not bearing down my neck. I'm here to battle loads and loads of rare Dynamax Pokemon. Ha 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 ha! Don't you fret, or whatever that word was. I know somewhere way more fun than that musty old place. Get ready for loads of quality time with your coolest dad ever. What a generous offer and totally unwanted, offer. Afraid I got to say no thanks. Well, something's happening. Let's go see what's going on. Come on, Nea? Is that how you say it? Nea? I'm gonna have to look up her name later. Here, see how it's pronounced. Be reasonable. Or get ready to be ultra mega embarrassed as I unleash the noble roar of Dad. Gah! I'll take a hard pass on that, thanks. Excuse me, hello? Yes, you, the boy over there. My dad is stubborn as steel, and he won't leave me alone. Back me up, would you? Well, seeing we're being involved. Brilliant! Have a great time with this geezer then. Now hold on, lad. I can't say I approve of you butting in blindly. But if I just give you a trouncing, this young lady here might outsee reason. And I can't speak today, apparently. The name's Peony. Brace yourself, I'm pretty ferocious in battle. Challenged by Peony. Since I was Koopa Jadra. Let's bring out Ethan. Gah! Aren't you a brave one picking a fight with a one-time gym leader? So it seems Peony was a gym leader, and guessing by his Pokemon, he is a Steel-type gym leader, or at least was anyway. Even bring that Steel down. Not bad at all. But watch out, next time it's my turn. And Gleam leveled up. As we're buffered by Hail. Gonna bring out Aggron. I'm gonna switch to Hydro because I believe this Aggron knows a fighting or ground move, which would be very bad for Ethan. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna say this after he talks. Steel's tough as they come. The more hits it takes, the more ultra mega determined it gets. So the one thing I'm gonna point out about the Crown Tundra here with the Peony battle we're having here. Do not come here at the beginning of the game. Cause unlike the Isle of Armor, where the Isle of Armor's DLC would scale depending if you beat the game or not. So, you know, you go to the Isle of Armor, you know, Pokemons are going to be around from 15 to 30s. Generally around there, especially when you factor in all the trainers. But if you beat the game and go to the Isle of Armor when you beat the game, the trainers' Pokemon will be pretty much around level 60 for most of the DLC. Crown Tundra does not scale. It does not have level scaling at the slightest. So if you come here at the beginning of the game where you have like level 10 Pokemon, you're going to get destroyed by Peony as his Pokemon will still remain at the level 70s. Nothing in Crown Tundra scales to you. So this is why I saved the DLC to post-game, because my Pokemon can be able to handle the DLC. And one of the main reasons why I didn't came here earlier. With that out of the way, let's bring the end to the battle. Critical hit. Critical hit. And of course, you're going to eat a berry. I'm surprised it actually lets it eat the berry in between final hit. But there goes the Aggron. So everyone gained some experience and Ethan leveled up. Guess it's not my place to be bragging. Look at me. Hey, taking a thrashing from a youngster like you. My darling daughter's disappeared. Where have you gone, my sweet Nia? Darling daughter, huh? Of course. My Nia's the sweetest darling daughter a dad could ask for. I brought her out here so we could have a proper father-daughter trip. First one in ages. And now that we've got here, she grabs the first trainer she finds and makes a decoy, and legs it. That's my dear Nia for you. That's just the backward way of showing her papa she loves him. Ha 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 ha. Must be. That's the type of girl she is. Ultra mega charming, isn't it? Still, without her, I can't start this advent tour of legendary spots I planned for us. She mentioned wanting to have a gander at some place called the Max Lair, didn't she? Sounds to me like she wants a good old papa to chase after her. Well, she needn't worry. I'm not one for wasting time. Which means it's time I got a move on. Cheers for the fine battle. I'll be seeing you then, lad. Take care of those strong Pokemon of yours. And off he goes. I might try to see if I'll change his voice a bit. Because, oh my god, doing a voice like that's probably going to hurt the throat. But yeah, there are some interesting Pokemon out here. Like, for example, this Pokemon. Amora. This DLC actually has all the fossil Pokemon. From all the generations just wandering around in the wild. You can just find them in the wild and capture them. Which I think this is like the one of the few times you can capture fossil Pokemon in the wild. And of course, the Quick Ball didn't work. And you can even encounter the Galarian fossil Pokemon in raid battles. So you can actually find some of the combination of fossil Pokemon you may have a harder time finding in your respective game. Anyway, let's capture this fossil Pokemon, and there is one other Pokemon I want to find in this area that I want to capture, because it's going to be needed for something a little later. Free, and click. Been added to the Pokedex. This Pokemon was successfully restored from a fossil. In the past, it lived with others of its kind in cold lands, where there were fewer predators. Sweet to capture a fossil Pokemon in the wild. Yeah, there is a Pokemon. I'm probably going to maybe look for it off screen. But there is a Pokemon I want to capture because it will be needed for something later in this DLC. Yeah, I'll shake it probably one more time. And get some yummy berries. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to find and capture it off screen. We get a Snowball, an item held by a Pokemon. It boosts its attack if the holder is hit by an Ice-type move. It can only be used once. We got an Ice Heal, which I'm surprised I didn't find any. We got Pokemon like Jinx here. There's a lot of interesting Pokemon in this DLC. That Pokemon... That's the Pokemon I want! Cryogonal. This is a Pokemon I want to capture because this Pokemon is actually important. You need this Pokemon if you want to complete the DLC. Where's the Quick Balls? There's the Quick Ball. 1, 2, 3, and click. Cryogonal's data will be added to the Pokedex. With its icy chains, Cryogonal eases those it encounters. It then takes its victims away to somewhere unknown. So put it in the box. I'm not going to explain why you need Cryogonal, but it is important to get. So make sure you capture a Cryogonal as soon as you get here. You can commonly find them in the opening area here of the wild, I was about to call it the Wild Tundra, the Crown Tundra. Ah! This must be the Max Lair Nia was talking about. Which means my darling daughter is in there right now having a giggle with some rare Dynamax Pokemon. Oh, it's you again. Well, kid, maybe you ought to come as well. Right, just hold on, Nia, my dear. Here comes Papa. Mamoswine. Anyway, we have a fancy looking cave right here. But I think we'll check it out in the next episode. Hope you like that we're now exploring the Crown Tundra. In the next episode, we'll go in that cave and see what's all the fuss about out this Dynamax axe phenomenon. I'll see you then. Do subscribe if you're new, and share the content, and I'll see you next time. Later.